Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a These Books Will Self-Destruct in 12 Months. I meant to do this at the beginning of the year and then forgot about it, so we're doing it now. So by April 9th, 2022, if these books haven't been read, I will be unhauling them, and some of them I'm like, okay, that's fine, I don't really care. And others I'm like, ugh. So, let's just get into the books. So first up, we have a book that I put in my Try a Chapter tag and decided to keep, and that is A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. When I read this, I didn't dislike it. I read the first chapter and was like, oh, cool. I don't remember loving the first chapter, and I'm getting it a little mixed up with another book in this video and in that one. But I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like supernaturally, and I'm kind of like, I feel like if I get to that point in the book, I will be much more invested in it and will want to finish. But it's the picking it up thing that I'm not totally motivated to do. So I know this is about Gemma Doyle. It's kind of like, you know, remember your station. She's a woman trying to find a man. But apparently there's supernatural stuff in this, and I've heard good things. And I've never read a Libba Bray, which is like kind of shameful. I will be very interested to see if I've read this in a year, because I kind of doubt it. Next up, we have two books that I got at a museum. George Washington's Birthplace? Maybe? Maybe? Growing up, I used to go there quite a bit because my grandmother used to live not far from there. And they had books in the gift shop. We have Death by Petticoat. This is American History Myths Debunked. It is what it is. Honestly, like, it's like very short little stories with pictures. This has horrible, horrible reviews on Goodreads, but I've kept it. I don't know. And honestly, this wouldn't be that hard to read. So if I haven't read it in a year, just get rid of it, girl. Jesus. This other one, I don't remember reading. It's Growing Up in Slavery. Stories of Young Slaves as Told by Themselves. Edited by Yuval Taylor. In this book, 10 slaves tell in their own words stories of their childhood and teenage years. I don't know how I feel about it. I want to look up the editor a little bit more, and I want to look up reviews about this. But I have it, and we'll see. So this is the one that I kind of didn't want to put on this list because I don't want to unhaul it, to be honest. I don't. And I kind of was like, ugh. But I think I need something to like light a fire under my ass to read this, because my mom's been complaining because she wants to watch the show, and we have the first season on DVD. She gave it to me for Christmas, and I was like, but I want to read the book, and that's Big Little Lies. I do really want to read this. Like, I do. I want to read it. Before I watch the show, I want to read it. I just haven't. So I feel like I just need to motivate myself by putting in this video and telling myself, yo, if you don't read this in a year, you're going to watch the fucking show because you're getting rid of this book. My mom's not going to be happy when I tell her I'm giving myself a year to read this. But I'm hoping I can get through this sooner rather than later. But we'll see. We'll see. This is a movie series that I've not ever been interested in watching, to be honest. Like, people fucking love it. And there was a part of me that was like, oh, I'll watch it after I read the books. I don't think I'm ever gonna watch it, even if I read this. This is To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. I don't know why. I just don't care. I read The Summer I Turned Pretty when I was in middle school. Loved it. Reread the series a few years ago. Liked it. Fine. I've heard incredible things. People love the series. People love the show. The movies. Are they movies? I think they're movies. I don't fucking know. I've never really wanted to watch the movies, I'm gonna be honest. I've never been super interested. Noah whatever his fucking name is, has never really interested me. And I've just never been super interested. I don't watch a lot of like Netflix original movies, to be honest. So I was not super interested. But I can't seem to let it go. So if I haven't read it in a year, it will go. The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I read Everything and didn't love it. I gave it a 3 star. It's a YA romance, so I was kind of like, eh. I don't know. This is just one of those books that I'm like, I don't really want to read you, but then I kind of do. So I don't know how I feel about it. And it's one of those things that it's like, if I have not read it in a year, it's going. This was also part of my try chapter. I decided to keep it. I liked the writing style. I could probably listen to it on audio and get through it, to be honest. So we'll see if I do that. This is actually part of a book club at my library. So maybe I'll try to join that to force myself to read this. Another one that was part of my try chapter tag that I probably will end up reading on audio if I read it is The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. I read Simon. I gave Simon like 4 stars. I didn't hate it. It was fine. I read it about a year ago. And I read the first chapter of this. Didn't hate it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get to this. YA is just not my thing anymore. I just am not drawn to YA novels anymore. I'm just kind of like, half the time. So I hope I read them. I do. I have like high hopes for myself and for these books, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. I don't know why I'm so drawn to this cover. Like, I've always been super drawn to this cover, and I'm not a fantasy person. This is definitely fantasy. A princess must find her place in a reborn world. She flees on her wedding day. She steals ancient documents from the Chancellor's secret collection. She is pursued by bounty hunters sent by her own father. YA, man. I don't know. I don't know. If I haven't read it in a year, I need to give up on it. I once upon a time owned all 3 of these, got rid of them. I don't remember if this was in my try chapter or not. I want to say that it wasn't. Light a fire under my ass. Read it. I don't know. Next up is one. What's really funny is that I was really excited when I bought this book, Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I bought this like when it came out. I was very excited about it. I haven't read it. I know it's about Caraval, which is almost like a magic circus thing. And these 2 sisters, you have to like, is it a lottery? Like, not everybody gets invited to come. And these sisters are invited, but then one of them goes missing and is maybe part of the show and maybe might die. I don't know. I've heard like okay things about it. When it first came out, I felt like everyone loved it, and then slowly people started to trickle in and be like, no. So I don't know how I feel about it anymore. I don't know if I'm excited for it anymore. But I would like to read the fucking cover though. I love the cover. So YA, I don't know anymore. I don't know. Dark Days Club by Alison Goodman. In my try chapter was one of the ones I kept. I think all of the ones that I kept for my try chapter are in here because I'm kind of like, you gave it a chance in the try chapter tag, you kept it, now fucking read it. This, I'm getting mixed up with The Great and Terrible Beauty, I know, but I believe this one has like, yes, okay, it was more like Regency-esque language to it, and I enjoyed it when I was reading it, and it was kind of like another one of those like not like other girls stories, but like back then. So I don't know what like the fun part of this is. Dark fantasy. Terrifying conspiracy that threatens to plunge the newly enlightened world back into darkness. Okay, and I remember this. That's fucking gorgeous. So Dear 1 Year From Now Me. Have I read them? Did I like them? Am I getting rid of all of them? Have I already gotten rid of all of them? That's likely. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this at all. Like, some of them, honestly, Big Little Lies is the one that I'm like, I really don't want to get rid of that without reading it. All the other ones I'm kind of like, if they go, they go. We'll see. We'll see what I get to, what I can fit into TBRs. Who knows, maybe like a year from now I'll be doing a reading vlog that's like, let's read these books because you haven't read any. But we'll see. Let's hope. It's just 10 books. It's just 10 books in a year. I've read like 30 books so far this year. Come on. Just read the fucking book. Just read the book. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, I'm gonna stop like talking to myself about nothing. Jesus, this is gonna be a mess to edit. But thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below the one that you think I should just get rid of. and one you think that I should definitely read. I'm very interested. But thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all the normal stuff, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye.